Boxing Talk 100, this your boy K Smooth, man, coming to you with another video, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for, you know what I'm saying, tuning in and, you know what I'm saying, just being able to hear out your boy, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, let's get right to it. Like I said, Boxing Talk 100, we going to jump right into it. We ain't going to waste no time. Hey, Mikey Garcia versus Devin Haney. Honestly, man, it would be one for the ages, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just considering that Mikey Garcia has the better record, you know what I'm saying? 40 wins, 30 KOs with only one loss. You know what I'm saying? Versus Devin Haney's 24 wins with, I believe it's 15 knockouts with only 0 losses. So, you know, when you put this matchup, you know what I'm saying, together, you got to ask yourself, is this a fight being worth watching? I would think so, man. You know what I'm saying? I would think so. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, let's start with Devin Haney. You know, Devin Haney wants to fight Theo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? If Theo can't get Cambosa, then that fight must happen. You know what I'm saying? Against the Devin Haney versus Theo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying, it only makes sense, people. Both of these guys has the WBC title belt. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to see only one person being able to have that belt, man. It don't make sense for two people to be going around here having that belt. But like I said, if Devin Haney can't get the fight with Theo Lopez, which, you know what I'm saying, Theo Lopez is ducking and dodging. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if I wouldn't be saying this if Theo Lopez wanted to fight, which he don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking him and his dad is going to move past Haney. They know that they see something in Haney. I mean, we don't know what, you know what I'm saying, what holds in front of us, but it seems like, you know, with Theo Lopez and the way how he's talking and with his dad and everything, that they're possibly not going to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? They gonna duck and dodge him. So we have to be able to move on, people. If we can't get the Devin Haney fight with Theo Lopez, we have to move on. And you know what I'm saying? It only shows that Theo Lopez is ducking and dodging, like I said. But hey, you know what I'm saying? If Theo don't want to fight, then hey, we got to move on. Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? His dad, Bill Haney, has to be able to move on if they can't get the Theo Lopez fight. Because like I said, there's like a lot of bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? If Devin Haney can't get the fight with Theo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, he's trying for Ron Garcia, and they don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be Devin Haney's mandatory. So if it's not the mandatory, and if it's not for the WBC title belt, the real actual title belt, then what the fuck is we talking about then, man? You see what I'm saying, people? It's like boxing is just full of shit right now. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Devin Haney because he called out Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? To beat the best, to be one of the best, you got to go through him. You know what I'm saying? That's Mikey Garcia. If a lot of people knows who Mikey Garcia, Mikey been dominating. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? We got a guy that on fault, you know what I'm saying, 40 times. This motherfucker on fault 40 times and got 30 knockouts and only one loss. That's a good record, you know what I'm saying? And his only losses against Spence. Can I give him credit for fighting Spence? I can, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, you know what I'm saying, when Mikey had all the belts, then nobody want to fight him. But it's different now, people. You know what I'm saying? With Devin Haney coming up and Theo Lopez coming up, you know what I'm saying? It's out with the old and in with the new. So we have to be able to see things unfold. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that, oh, okay, well, why these fighters didn't fight Mikey, or why didn't they fight, you know, these other fighters over here? That's not the case, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many fighters, man. We can't be able to just be like, oh, we want to be able to see these fighters fight the fighters that we want to happen. It just don't happen like that. These fighters got to be able to come to negotiation, talk negotiations, and sign contracts. If these contracts can't be signed, then we ain't gonna be able to see these fights. But just still wishing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, pick up to Mikey Garcia, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope this fight with Devin Haney can possibly happen, because if you go and look into listen to Mikey Garcia, he was talking about, it only takes a couple of steps to make the fight. Mikey Garcia feels like he don't need to talk to Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? He said that, you know what I'm saying, I want to be able to talk to Eddie Hearn. If Eddie Hearn, you know what I'm saying, and then wants to make this fight, I need to only be speaking with Eddie Hearn. That's what Mikey Garcia is saying. And, ain't no problem, you know what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, we all have to give credit when it's due to Mikey Garcia and what kind of work he been putting in. He been putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? This ain't just a motherfucker for Devin Haney to just get past. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what nobody said. I love Devin Haney, and I got him as my fighter at 135, but this fight with Mikey Garcia is a dangerous fight, man. This ain't just a motherfucker that you just, feel like you just gonna whoop on. I would feel like Mikey Garcia is a way better boxer than Theo. Theo, he just in a good position because he beat, you know what I'm saying, Lomachenko. That's the only reason why he's in the position that he's in. It could have been anybody. But, they chose a good route, you know what I'm saying, to go over there and defeat Lomachenko. Now it looks good for Theo Lopez. He's on top right now. He's the man, you know what I'm saying. He holds majority of those belts, WBO, WBC, and WBA. But, hey, there's another cat that has a WBC title belt, and that's Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? So we just got to be able to break everything down about, you know what I'm saying, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, and Theo Lopez. Me personally, like I said, I don't feel like Devin Haney is scared of anybody, you know what I'm saying? It's Theo Lopez. We got to see what he going to do. All these goddamn excuses, they overpricing themselves, man, him and his dad. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they can get more money fighting Kambosa than Devin Haney. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? It's all excuses for not being able to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like Theo and his dad, they know that Devin Haney gonna beat their ass, and they would get the money and lose all the belts. That's what it's all about. But it's a chance to take. They don't want to, I can understand. Theo Lopez and his dad don't want to be able to take that chance against Devin Haney because they know they're going to wash his ass up. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, once again, you know what I'm saying? Kambosa is Theo Lopez's mandatory, so I don't know if the dude, if he don't caught the COVID, but if he don't caught the COVID, then that means that the fight has been canceled, It has been ruled out against Kambosa or whatever is going on against Kambosa if they can make that fight. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if they do make that fight, he can get past Kambosa and we can finally see the Devin Haney fight. If not, then Devin Haney and, like I said, Bill Haney has to be able to move on. You know what I'm saying? Fights got to be made now. Devin Haney and his dad want to be able to fight Theo Lopez right now. Why not make the fight happen, Theo Lopez? You know what I'm saying? Just put up your fucking WBC title belt. Devin Haney put up his WBC title belt, and there can only be one fucking belt of the WBC title belt of 135-pound division. It's really simple, man. But no, we got to be able to pump everybody's heads up like Mike Tyson and these other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not going to take no kind of, you know what I'm saying, credit, you know what I'm saying, discredit from Theo Lopez. But, man, don't go around here and pumping everybody's head up. We know you the man. But at some time, man, you got to be able to defend them belts, man. What you going to do? Theo Lopez, that's all I'm saying. What is you going to do, homie? Because either way, if you try to move up to 140, guess what? Devin Haney going to chase you regardless to move up to 140. Come on, man. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Much respect to Devin Haney and Bill Haney because, like I've said, he don't call out Tank, knowing that that's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? He don't call out Tank first, you know what I'm saying? And then he, calling out Ron Garcia and he calling out Theo. He calling out all three of them and they don't want to fight. Devin Haney. So now this is where we at to where he's calling out Mikey Garcia. He's saying, well, hell, if nobody wants to fight me, then I want to fight the best, which is the next available thing in Mikey Garcia. Why not? This going, you know what I'm saying, being able to call out the best, this going to define your legacy. You know what I'm saying? This is what boxing is all about, being able to call out the best, that's what Devin Haney is doing right now. So all my boxing fans, I just want y'all to understand. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney and Bill Haney, them ain't ducking shit. It's Theo Lopez. It's the Ron Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever they goddamn name. See, I'm so mad right now because how boxing is going on. I can't even say their goddamn names right, man. Theo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis. All these motherfuckers don't want to fight Devin Haney when it's all said and done. But yeah, man, let's get back to it, man. Let's get back on Mikey Garcia. One thing I can say about Mikey Garcia, man, is that I fully respect him, and you know what I'm saying, his dad, you know what I'm saying, and Robert Garcia, you know what I'm saying, because over there, you know what I'm saying, they're really disciplined, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, those cats over there, man, they know what they doing. They really disciplined, and when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, these boxing matches, when it's time to put on the show, they gonna come ready, man. You know, it ain't gonna be no plan in camp, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the, you know, Mikey Garcia and his brother, you know what I'm saying, they gonna try to get the job done. And you know what I'm saying, let's just say if Mikey Garcia does fight Devin Haney, if the fight is, you know, can be, you know what I'm saying, set, you know, what can we look forward to in both of these styles, you know what I'm saying, that they have? And you know, when you think, like I said, when you think about Mikey Garcia, Mikey is dangerous, you know what I'm saying? You know, but a fighter like Devin Haney, he feels like he has what it takes to beat Mikey. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have the edge, you know, being taller and, you know what I'm saying, being fast, being much faster, you know what I'm saying? It could be a problem for Mikey Garcia, but when you talk about boxing IQ, Mikey Garcia has that, you know what I'm saying, more than Devin Haney. Let's just put it on out there. Like this motherfucker, when you talk about a Mexican that will get hit and can hit, this motherfucker ain't bagging down. Mikey Garcia is not bagging down. He's coming forward. He gonna come and fight. He gonna come and shoot the jab. I mean, like I said, his boxing IQ in the ring is superb. That's something Devin Haney has to be able to watch out for because, like I said, this Mikey Garcia ain't no regular motherfucking Mexican that's just gonna come in there and fight. He coming in there and gonna get the job done. He kind of, honestly, Mikey Garcia kind of remind me of a nigga. Let's keep it real. I mean, I got to put it out there, man. You know, when I tell the truth, man, I'm going to tell the truth on this channel, man. That's what I see in Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being biased or anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it fair. You know what I'm saying? I like the Garcias over there. And like I said, you know what I'm saying, Mikey Garcia, one of them motherfuckers. When I seen when he faced Spence, it was a good boxing match. You know what I'm saying? When like I said, and when Mikey Garcia had all those belts, then nobody wanted to fight him then. So he had to go out of his way and go fight. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence, who he felt was the top dog. You know what I'm saying then, but. Was it a good move from Mikey Garcia? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He got paid from that fight, even though he lost, you know what I'm saying? But it was just, you know what I'm saying, a wake-up experience, you know what I'm saying? Being able to just go in there and fight Errol Spence. That fight made Mikey Garcia way better. Trust me. Trust and believe. So now when you talk about, you know what I'm saying, Mikey Garcia and Devin Haney, let's do the matchup, the boxing styles, you know what I'm saying, the matchup. What can we expect? You know, Devin, one thing about Devin, you know what I'm saying, if this fight was to happen, he can't go in there and be playing with a guy like Mikey Garcia. Mikey, like I said, I've been saying this, he's really dangerous. And you know what I'm saying, he ain't one of them guys that's just gonna go in there and just be throwing, you know, not throwing his hands. This guy, he gonna go throw his hands. And he gonna go hurt you, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, boxing comes with just, you know what I'm saying, just learning how to, you know what I'm saying, throw them straight and playing defense and, you know what I'm saying, and working off the points, you know what I'm saying? This is what these judges is looking off of, you know, being a real thorough boxer. And that's what I see in Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to take his time. Like I said, he knows how to throw the jab. He has good foot movement, good head movement, knows how to throw the jab. These is what these Garcias is trained for, to go in there and box. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, just knowing what kind of boxer, you know what I'm saying, person Mikey Garcia, he's very humble, man. That's why I respect him, because he's not just gonna go in there and be like, oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Or you know what I'm saying? He has the kind of personality to be like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, we can make these fights happen. You know, that'll be a good fight. Or if you tell him, you know, if you ask him about any other boxer, he's gonna, you know, try to give these other boxers, you know what I'm saying, some respect. It ain't gonna be about, you know what I'm saying, these boxers that you hear nowadays, you know what I'm saying, like Theo. Even though Theo's on top, but he still talk a lot of shit, but he ain't bagging it up. He's not bagging that shit up like Mikey Garcia. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He's not bagging that shit up like Mikey Garcia. Theo Lopez still got to be able to show me something. Even though he has them belts from Lomachenko, he still got to be able to show me something. And on top of that, Lomachenko on his ass. I guarantee, even though that he took them belts, you know what I'm saying, from Lomachenko gonna come, you know what I'm saying, with some fucking hate in his heart and try to get them belts back. But it just depends, you know what I'm saying, how Theo Lopez moves. He can be tricked in trying to, you know, get a rematch with Lomachenko, but is he gonna want to try to go that way with Lomachenko? I don't think so. You know, because he already got him beat anyways, but best believe Lomachenko gonna be trying to get that fight with Theo Lopez, number 2. But we gonna see. That's what I'm saying, we gonna see. But I'm just saying to all the boxing fans, don't act like Lomachenko ain't gonna be coming with a vengeance. He gonna be coming. I'm telling you, he gonna be coming. You know, one thing about Lomachenko, he's not a bad boxer. You know what I'm saying? You know, he only has what like 2 losses or something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a blueprint on how to beat Lomachenko, but Lomachenko is still dangerous. That's all I'm saying, boxing fans. And that's all I'm saying. And you can't sleep on Lomachenko. You can't sleep on him. But yeah, man, let's get back to a potential boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia versus Devin Haney. And like I said, you know, with Devin Haney's style, I think he can possibly match up with, you know, Mikey Garcia. And like I said, and it looks good, you know, for Devin Haney because he's still undefeated. And Mikey Garcia has 1 loss, you know what I'm saying, even though it's against Errol Spence. But, hey, you just never know. You know, one of my homeboys was saying, you know, he thinks that I'm biased because he said ain't no way in the hell Devin can beat Mikey Garcia. But we don't know that. You know, the only way we can know if we're able to see the fight. That's the only way we'll be able to find out. If the fight is to get made, we can't. I can't call it until, you know what I'm saying, this fight is you know if it say on the headline Mikey Garcia versus Devin Haney, then I got to be able to pick one, and I'm going with Devin Haney. It's plain and simple, man. But you know, can Devin Haney be able to hang in there with Mikey Garcia is the question. And the thing is, let me say this before I move on. You know, Devin, he feels like he can be, you know what I'm saying, Adrian Broner and Robert Easter. You know what I'm saying, which Mikey Garcia took care of them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give, you know what I'm saying, Mikey Garcia a lot of credit because he did whoop them niggas' asses. I gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it real. He whooped the shit out of them Adrian Broner and Robert Eastern. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, you know, Mikey Garcia is really dangerous. He's really dangerous. And so I'm saying, like, damn, if he running through these niggas like this, Devin Haney got to be careful because, like I said, he also feels like he can whoop, you know what I'm saying, Adrian Broner and Robert Eastern. Even though that Devin Haney haven't fought either one of them, he been asking for them fights a long time ago as well. But they never was able to be made, you know what I'm saying? Especially the one with Robert Eastern. Devin Haney been trying to get Robert Eastern to fight. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. They didn't, you know, back then, you know, when Devin Haney was coming up, you know what I'm saying? They didn't show him no respect. They was just looking over him. Now that the position that Devin Haney's in right now, he can pretty much fight whoever he wants, but don't nobody want to fight him. That's the thing. Nobody wants to be able to fight him. But like I said, Mikey Garcia, he made a statement. He said, "Yeah, sure, I'll fight Devin Haney." That's exactly what came out of his mouth. He said, "Yes, sure, I will fight. I would fight Devin Haney." You know what I'm saying? But it'd have to make sense. Eddie Hearn would have to, be able to get in touch with Mikey. Mikey, like I said, Mikey, he said that he don't want to do no business with Devin Haney to be able to talk with him straight up. He would rather talk with Eddie Hearn. And I respect that, you know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia, he has that respect to where I feel like he's over Devin Haney a little bit. If they want to make the fight, like I said, Eddie Hearn, he would have to push for it. He feels no need to be able to speak with Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he said. He said, if Devin Haney wants to fight, have his manager, Eddie Hearn, call me. That's what he said. Exactly what he said. So him saying that towards Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Devin Haney, he just have to put his pride to the side and be like, Eddie Hearn, make the fight happen. That's what we on. But yeah, it could be, like I said, Devin Haney versus Mikey Garcia could be a potential matchup, man. It would be a good one, you know what I'm saying? Styles make different fights, and I don't think either one of them going to lay down. The only way Mikey loses if he don't swing enough against Devin Haney. Because at the end of the day, Devin Haney going to come and he going to swing. He going to come in there and he going to try to knock your head off. You know what I'm saying? So it could possibly be too much for Mikey Garcia as well. Devin Haney coming in there and really beating his ass, you know what I'm saying? It could be the other way too, you know what I'm saying? Just like how we seen when Mikey Garcia faced Adrian Broner and the Bunny, Robert Eastern. He beat the shit out of their ass. So why not put Devin Haney on his resume? It could go both ways. Devin Haney beating Mikey Garcia, that would be huge for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying, my boxing fans, Boxing Talk 100, these fights, we got to be able to see them. Whether if Devin Haney don't fight Ron, you know what I'm saying, which is supposed to be his mandatory, or which, if he fights Theo, I mean, these are fights what we want to see, man. But like I've been saying, it's not Devin, man. It's not Devin. Ain't no way in the hell y'all can get on here and tell me that Devin is ducking Ron or Theo. Y'all can't get on here and tell me that shit, because if y'all get on here and tell me that shit, y'all lying, man. And y'all don't know shit about boxing. But like I said, man, there's a lot of shit going on, even with Ron Garcia. Let's hop on Ron Garcia ass, because people need to hear this shit. People all the way around the world, you know what I'm saying, that's boxing fans, need to be able to hear this shit about Ron Garcia. Ron Garcia, he just pumping everybody head up. He don't got on the Mike Tyson show and talking all that shit towards Tank. He know he don't want to fight Tank. Now he's second guessing, like, you know what I'm saying, should we fight Tank or not? Motherfucker, do you want to fight Tank or not? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know what I'm saying, stop fucking, you know what I'm saying, stalling and pumping these people head up, thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you letting everybody know that you gonna beat Tank, which that shit is not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And the only reason why you pick Tank, because Tank is shorter than you. You know what I'm saying? And you think that you gonna beat Tank. People, y'all gotta understand, Ron Garcia ain't never sparred Tank. He ain't never, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he don't met Tank, but they never, as far as being in the gloves, they never sparred or anything. So right there, that tells me that Ron is like, fuck it, I feel like I can beat Tank. But you're going to have a surprise, you know what I'm saying, waiting on you when you do take that fight, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Tank going to beat the shit out of your ass. He going to walk your ass down and you ain't going to know what to do. It's going to be so much motherfucking power and smoke coming at you, Ron Garcia, you ain't going to know how to duck and dodge. You ain't going to know how to do nothing but just get your ass toe up just for taking that fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. And that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? That fight ain't gonna go no past 8 rounds. And I said it. I say it again. That fight will not go past 8 rounds. Because Tank gonna been on knocked his ass out. He gonna knock him out. That fight ain't gonna go no 12 rounds. That fight is gonna be a knockout. Y'all, this the first time y'all gonna really see, Ron Garcia get put to sleep. I'm telling y'all. Y'all seen with respect to Luke Campbell, even though that Luke Campbell lost against Ron Garcia, but y'all see what Luke Campbell did to Ron. He hit him one good fucking time with one good straight. And I think it was a left. It might have been with a left. I can't recall it, but he knocked Ron Garcia down, and you see what he did to him. He had spaghetti legs. So just imagine when a motherfucker like Tank, like a pit bull, coming sick on your ass. Then what you gonna do? You better get your shit together, Ron Garcia. And like I said, respect to Ron Garcia. If he does take the fight with Tank, then hey, that just lets me know that, you know what I'm saying, you is for real, but all that shit you was talking about, you had to bag it up regardless. Because like I said, if you do not take this fight with Tank Davis, then people gonna say that you running from Tank. You see what I'm saying? That's how the boxing world works. They gonna say that your own fans and shit, they gonna start looking at you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Why he back out of the fight with Tank? That's what I would be saying if you don't take this fight. So all that shit you was talking about, pumping Mike Tyson's head up, and him getting, you on the phone with Tank. The fight got to be made. If you don't want the mandatory fight with Devin, that fight with Tank got to be made. Because if not, if I was Tank, I wouldn't even give your ass a chance if you don't sign this contract and fight me right now. If I'm Tank, I would be saying that. If you don't take this fight with me right now, I'm never going to fight you. And it's plain and simple. Boxing Talk 100, baby. We're going to keep it real. And we're going to keep it solid. And we're going to keep it thorough all the way through. There ain't no lies on this show. And for all my boxing fans, man, if y'all tuning into my show right now, subscribe to your boy, man. Subscribe to your boy. It'll be right in the corner. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to take but a couple of seconds. Not even a couple of seconds. All you got to do is tap that motherfucker, man. But yeah, man, let's get back to it, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like, what's going on in boxing right now, man, is just a lot of fuckery, man. I don't know what's going on with these promoters, but I can understand it's a pandemic right now. You know what I'm saying, with the coronavirus and all this shit. You know what I'm saying. Hopefully, through these times we can get through them. You know what I'm saying, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, my main thing, the only problem what I got is these boxers that y'all think that's good, they pumping everybody heads up to make y'all think that they really good. Just like Ron Garcia. That motherfucker, his next fight, he's done. He better choose wisely, because if it's Tank, he know he gonna get his ass washed up by Tank. Tank ain't losing that fight, and I'll go back and say it. A motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got Oscar De La Hoya. I'm on your fucking ass. You drag queen ass, bitch ass made motherfucker. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, even though Golden Boys, you know what I'm saying, they, don't get me wrong, they got good fighters, you know what I'm saying? Canelo is a good fighter and Ron is a good fighter, but they ducking and dodging. That's the only problem that I got with Golden Boy. They ducking and dodging. And like I said, Floyd Mayweather, he ain't gonna let no motherfucking drag queen. He don't give a fuck nothing about no Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya, the drag queen. Ron Garcia is under Oscar De La Hoya. Y'all think that Floyd gonna let that boy Tank lose against Ryan and Golden Boy? Hell no, man. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't never in the motherfucking million years that Golden Boy could fuck with the money team. And y'all know that, man. So stop with all the bullshit. Stop with all that bullshit, man. Y'all can get mad all y'all want to, but it ain't gonna happen. All them motherfuckers at Golden Boy is bitches, man. Ron Garcia, he don't know who he want to fight. They've been protecting him so much that the boy don't even know how to call his own shots now. You know what I'm saying? Ron Garcia don't even know how to call his own shots now. You know? Because he too much stuck up Oscar's ass and Canelo's ass. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo the same way. Whether he's at 168 and try to move back down to 160, he's still ducking and dodging. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Caleb Plant. He don't want to fight Billy Joe in this order. He don't want to fight no Andrade, or he don't want to fight Charlo. And let me not forget, David Benavidez. He don't want to fight none of these motherfuckers, man. He go out of his way to fight a no name. Somebody tell me what's going on. If that's not continue to ducking, then what y'all call that? Right now, Canelo supposed to be having a name with Billy Joe or Caleb Plant. And if it ain't them two, then it had to be at least Andrade or David Benavidez, because I know he ain't gonna fight Jamal Charlo. He gonna continue to run from that fight. Let's just keep it real. BoxingTalk 100, man. We gonna lay all this shit down today, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it all the way solid, just like I've been telling y'all. There ain't no lies on this fucking page. You know what I'm saying? Not on this channel. There ain't going to be no lies on this channel. I see what I see, and I'm going to tell the truth. Ron Garcia, Theo, and motherfucking Canelo, they picking and choosing who they want to fight. You know what I'm saying? They picking and choosing who they want to fight. And like I said, for all the motherfuckers, I said it on my last video, and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all can't be mad at me because, you know what I'm saying, y'all Mexican Latino boxers is dodging the African American fighters. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? Ron, he ducking Devin and Tank. Ron, he ducking Devin and Tank. Theo ducking Devin and Tank. Just like what I said, I'm not gonna take back what I said. The motherfuckers is ducking the niggas. And even Canelo. You see what I'm saying? Ron, Theo, and Canelo. All of them is ducking the top niggas right now. Hater to love it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just keeping it real. Because if it wasn't the case, we'll be able to see the fights who we want to see. We'll be able to see Ron versus, you know, Devin Artain. Or we'll be able to see Theo, you know what I'm saying, fight Devin right now. Artain. You know what I'm saying? Just the same as with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I'll call it how I'll see it, man. And it is what it is. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is how I feel. And this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. We want to be able to see these fights. How long these motherfuckers gonna continue to run from the niggas? From the niggas. From the African American niggas. How long is these motherfuckers gonna continue to run? Don't hate me. Hate yourself. Hate these motherfuckers that ain't fighting. Y'all can't sit on here and be like, K-Smooth, that's bullshit. Are you being biased? Bullshit. I call it how I see it. Them motherfuckers is scared to fight them niggas, man. Even Canelo. Because Canelo right now can fight Jamal Charlo, but he knows. He knows that he don't want that smoke. At least go fight, you know what I'm saying, David Benavidez. See who's the real Mexican motherfucker that's on top. When you know what I'm saying, don't the Mexican and Latino people at least deserve that? Canelo versus David Benavidez. Can y'all give me a comment down there and let me know what y'all think about that? Can the people at least see that, man? You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to fight Jamal Charlo, can the people at least see you fight David Benavidez? If you can't fight David Benavidez, fight Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders. That's all I'm saying, man. But no, Canelo, he can choose. He continues to choose who he wants to fight. That's bitch made, man. I rest my case. That's all I'm saying, man. Boxing, man, I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's full of shit right now. It ain't like how it used to be to where back in the days, like Roy and James Toney and Bernard Hopkins and all them motherfuckers was fighting each other. Right now in this day and age with these youngsters, man, they acting like some straight up bitches, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. They overpricing themselves. You know what I'm saying? They pumping other people's head ups to make y'all think that they really good, but they ain't. Sooner or later, they gonna lose. I'm telling you, Ron Garcia gonna lose, and Theo here soon gonna lose. You know, but like I said, I'm not gonna take anything away from Theo because you know right now he's the man. His dad, them, they know to keep ducking and dodging to get that money, and I'm not mad at it because you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. You know, if you want to be that protected and not be able to call your own plays when it makes sense, then you know you can't continue to let your dad always speak for you, man. Sometime, you know what I'm saying, as being a man right now and growing, you got to be able to call your own shots, Theo. We don't want to see no Cambosa. We know you gonna dust his ass off when that fight, happens. We don't want to see it. Just like with Canelo right now, that fight that he has right now with the no name. We don't want to see that fight, man. We don't want to see that fight because we already know you gonna win that fight. How many more fights? How many more fights you gonna continue to duck and dodge before you go and actually fight Jamal Charlo or one of these top fighters at 168-pound division? David Benavidez. We waiting on it. We waiting on it. And that's why I always diss Canelo the way I do. I like I said, I'm not gonna take shit back. I think he's gay. I think him and Oscar was butt fucking each other a long time ago. They always been butt fucking each other. Now they training Ron Garcia to do that shit. They fucking the shit out that boy. And I don't care what nobody say. That's what I see. They butt fucking that boy, man, over there. But like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what boxing holds, man. You know what I'm saying? With all these, you know what I'm saying, these managers and shit. All we hearing is, well, we should make these fights happen. Oh, well, they should fight. Well, why shouldn't they? It's all bullshit right now. It's all bullshit right now, man. But yeah, let's get back to that potential fight. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia and Devin Haney, man. I'm gonna end it off with this, man. I hope that fight, you know what I'm saying? I hope Devin Haney can finally get his wish, man. Because like I said, man, if it's not Ron Garcia, his mandatory, if it's not Theo Lopez for the real WBC title belt, then why not fight Mikey Garcia? That's all I'm saying, people. Around all my boxing fans around the world, BoxingTalk 100. That's all I'm saying, man. I want to be able to see Devin fight somebody. Because if he can't get the fights who we want to see, the fights which we want to see, which is, you know what I'm saying, Ron or Theo, if them fights can't be made, then why the fuck is y'all some boxers then? You know what I'm saying? Theo and Ron Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is y'all some boxers then? Y'all can't sit up there and talk about Tank because Tank, he's in a position to where he can fight anybody. He can move back down to 130 to 135 to possibly 140. 140 will be pushing it because, like I said, he's smaller than pretty much all the other boxers like Ron and Theo. He's the smallest one out of all of them. And that's the reason why, like I said, I go back to the beginning. That's the reason why Ron wants to fight Tank. Because he feels like he's smaller and he just going to just whoop on Tank. But we shall see what happens. We shall see what unfolds. These fights got to happen, man. I'm just as frustrated as y'all as the boxing fans. All the people, all boxing fans, the people around the world. I'm just as frustrated as y'all. I don't know what the next step is. I don't know. All we can do is just sit back and see what shakes, man. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go back to Mikey Garcia. I do respect Mikey Garcia. And I do respect Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? I respect Mikey Garcia because he is a man of his word and he actually knows boxing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just going to be biased. He actually going to be able to tell the truth. And how he feels and what he sees. And I commend Mikey Garcia for that. You know what I'm saying? He don't talk shit or nothing. He's just going to show your ass in the ring. So like I said, with Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? You might want to have to, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I'm saying, go to the drawing board and ask yourself, do you really want this fight against Mikey Garcia? And I'm not saying that you wouldn't be able to beat Mikey Garcia, but hey man, Mikey Garcia, that motherfucker, he gonna be a legend, man. And if not consider a legend already, you got to be able to beat a legend to become a legend. So this will be a big one for Devin Haney. That's all I'm saying to the boxing fans all the way around the world. This will be a big one for Devin Haney if he goes and take that fight with Mikey Garcia. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, like I said, comment at the bottom. I know some of y'all ain't gonna agree what I said, but hey, it's just my opinion. Y'all got to be able to listen to me and see how I feel and what I say. You know what I'm saying? And if not, express yourself. Make a video and put it out there. Don't be a pussy and just, you know what I'm saying, just try to, not know what you're talking about. Y'all got to be able to understand and be, you know what I'm saying, equal. Y'all got to be equals just as well as I'm trying to be equal. I'm not being biased just because I'm black. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just going for these black fighters. This is just what I see. These motherfuckers is dodging the black fighters is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So what's the difference? I want y'all to be able to understand and listen to what I'm saying. These motherfuckers is dodging the African American fighters. That's what I'm saying, and this is what I see. So if I'm wrong and if I'm being biased about that, then it is what it is. I ain't never had, a lot of people gonna be like, oh, you're racist and all this. I ain't never had a racist part of me in my bone. Unless you tried to come to me and be racist, but I'm just telling you how I feel. These motherfuckers act like they scared of the African American niggas. Plain and simple. In the 135-pound division to 160-pound division. And that's just keeping it real, man. Boxing Talk 100, baby. I know y'all gonna talk shit, but it is what it is. You as a person have to be real within yourself. Because if you can't be real within yourself, you always gonna keep it fake. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to show you that you don't know shit about boxing. But like I said, everything gon' you know what I'm saying, everything gonna fall in place. If Devin Haney can't get the fight with Ryan, his mandatory, if he can't get the WC title belt, only one belt, which they supposed to be able to fight for, if he can't get the fight, that fight with Theo Lopez, then why not ask the fight with Mikey Garcia? This is where we at right now, because nobody seems to want to fight Devin Haney. And that's just real. There's a lot of more boxers that need to be cleaned out the division, but these are the top fights that people want to be able to see right now. You know what I'm saying? Fights that would actually make sense, other than just talking about who would the next available fights be, but just ducking. And that's just keep it real, man. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you can go on to Mike Tyson. We talking about a legend. Mike Tyson can't fight. At the end of the day, you can only be on the show, but Mike Tyson can't fight for y'all. Y'all just fooling yourselves. Them motherfuckers know they fooling themselves. You know what I'm saying? Theo and Ron Garcia, them motherfuckers is fooling themselves. I'm telling you. And like I said, people, I'm not gonna discredit fucking Theo Lopez. He the man right now. Him and Tank is the man right now. And another thing, man, let me put this in there before I get. A lot of people talking about, you know what I'm saying, Tank, you know what I'm saying, was running from Lomachenko. Man, y'all got to be able to learn the business. We can't be able to see the fights, you know what I'm saying? We want to be able to see these fights, but if it don't happen, then, it just don't happen. There's other boxers. We can't just be talking about, Davis and Lomachenko. Yeah, that fight could have been made, but it didn't happen. So what y'all gonna say now? The fight didn't happen. The fight can possibly happen now. If anything, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Tank would be giving Lomachenko a title shot. So I'm just saying, it could happen. It still could happen, man. How the shit is, right now, you know what I'm saying? This shit could still happen because, it ain't like they haven't fought yet. So there's still possibilities, people. Y'all still got to just, you know what I'm saying, sit back, shut the fuck up and see what unfolds. Instead of just putting it out there, why didn't Tank fight Lomachenko? Y'all actually think that Tank is scared of Lomachenko? If y'all believe that, then y'all need to just go shoot yourself. Go in the corner or just fall off a bridge or something and fall on your head. Man, Lomachenko can't fuck with Tank, especially right now. There's a blueprint on how to beat Lomachenko, people. And I know that, you know what I'm saying, Lomachenko is some of y'all favorite fighters out there, but there's a blueprint on how to beat Lomachenko. And from the looks of it right now, from Lomachenko's shoulder, I don't know. We gonna see if he comes back. Is he still gonna be the same? Is they still gonna be calling his ass the Matrix? Because now his ass might be the slow Matrix with that shoulder injury. Is he still gonna be the same? Boxing Talk 100. Is Lomachenko still gonna be the same? Me, you know what I'm saying? He's still a boxer, but I don't think he's exactly gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's a blueprint on how to beat him. And these fights from here on out is only gonna get harder for Lomachenko. So it could be Tank, it could be Devin Haney, it could be Ron Garcia. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. If Ron Garcia don't fight, you know what I'm saying, Tank right now, then he could go and fight Lomachenko. There's, like I said, there's a blueprint on how to beat Lomachenko. Why would you not want to have, you know what I'm saying, the type of name Lomachenko have on your record? To beat him, that's gonna put you over the edge. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, there's a lot that we got to be able to understand, man, and not be able to just you know what I'm saying, rush anything and put anything out there that's falsely. We got to be able to just sit back and see what unfolds. So there's a question for all the motherfuckers that's saying, why didn't, you know what I'm saying, Lomachenko fight Tank? You know what I'm saying? There's so many people in the division. You can't just focus. Lomachenko can't just focus on Tank. If Tank's not available, if he was available, it just depends, man. He could have been available and he could have not been available. So at the end of the day, that fight didn't happen, you know. But there's a possibility that it could happen. So there y'all have it, man. For all the motherfuckers that's saying about Lomachenko versus Tank, that fight could have been made, but it didn't happen. So here we is now. It's a possibility that it can happen still. You know, with Lomachenko, man, he's at the bottom of the ladder right now. You know, people, all the motherfuckers that do got them title shots and everything, they really don't have to give Lomachenko no type of chance. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko, he got to be able to work his way up to be able to prove himself once again. Like I said, he was the man, but you ain't shit now. Theo the man. And it's up to Theo, you know what I'm saying, depending, like I said, it's up to this motherfucker depending who he's going to duck and dodge and who he wants to fight. He could have gave Lomachenko a rematch, but he's not going to want to go that route. Me personally, and like I said, I take nothing away from Theo, but when I watched that fight, Lomachenko was beating the shit out of Theo. That fight could have been a draw. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, you know, these judges, they look at it different. If you fighting like an actual boxer, that's what they seeing. And don't get me wrong, Theo, he came to fight. He came to fight that night against Lomachenko. And he showed that he could box and the type of skills that he did have to get past Lomachenko. But like I said, there's a blueprint on how to beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko, he ain't going to be nothing but a damn punching bag now. It just depends on what fights that he take. He can be like, you know what I'm saying, Gamboa and all these motherfuckers that's just been getting their ass whooped. You know, Red Cat and all these punks. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be, you know, he's going to have that type of name. It just depends on what type of fighter he does take. You know what I'm saying? If he takes the easier route, you know what I'm saying, maybe that might be good for him. You know, he can build his reputation back up and possibly put himself in a position to where he can get these fights that he wants. And, you know, get a potential rematch with Theo. See, boxing fans, y'all got to know what y'all talking about, because if y'all don't know what y'all talking about, then it ain't going to make sense. The shit got to make sense. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? This your boy K Smooth, man. I hope y'all enjoyed my video, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, make sure y'all like at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all subscribe to your boy, you know what I'm saying? And comment, you know what I'm saying? Comment. We all got different opinions. We all got different opinions, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be biased in just whatever you put down there. I have to be able to accept whatever y'all put down there. Whether it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, respect or disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to take it. It is what it is. This life. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We all got to be able to still move on anyways. So, you know, we all can't be right. You know what I'm saying? Some of us going to be wrong, but, you know, It is what it is. I'm just putting this video out here so the people can know what's actually going on. We don't want nothing to be fake around here, and all we want to do is be able to tell the truth. BoxingTalk 100. And shout out to my boy Red the King. Hey man, where the fuck you been, man? I ain't heard shit from you, man. Where you been, man? Holla at your boy, man. But you know what I'm saying? Salute to you and your family, man. I hope everybody good and safe over there, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna leave off on this, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hope these fights can be made, man. And I hope we're able to, you know what I'm saying, these fights can be made quickly, man, because right now, it's a lot of stalling, man. How much more stalling is we gonna be able to see? You know, a lot of these boxers are frustrated, man. Especially with Canelo at that 160 to 168 pounds. Demetrius Andrade, man, he ready to fight Canelo. He feels like he can beat the shit out of Canelo, out of anybody. But these just the fights that we need to be able to see, man. But yeah, man, this your boy K Smooth, man. I hope y'all enjoyed my video. I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the rest of y'all day. You know what I'm saying? My coffee on got kind of cold, but you know what I'm saying? It's still all right. You know, it's still all right, but you know what I'm saying? Today is Saturday, man, and like I said, man, you know what I'm saying, be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Stay masked up because that shit is still out there, whether y'all want to hear it or not. But yeah, man, like I said, comment at the bottom, man. It's important, man, because I want to be able to hear what y'all got to be able to say as boxing fans. I want to be able to hear what y'all got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because something that y'all, you know what I'm saying, I'm willing to listen to y'all because you know, I'll be able to get that information and hope that information, it is what it is. I might not know something that y'all know, that y'all can be able to share with me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, to all my boxing fans, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. And like I said, man, I hope y'all enjoying this day. And you know, it is what it is. BoxingTalk 100. I will have more videos coming up soon. But like I said, we got to see this shit unfold, man. I can't keep making these same videos if we gonna keep seeing these motherfuckers hyping, you know what I'm saying, other motherfuckers' helmets up. If these motherfucker boxers is hyping these, you know, these people heads up, then it's still gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Devin Haney, he gonna really have to keep talking shit or something to make these fights. What you gotta be able to do to make these fights? You know what I'm saying? You know, even with the 147-pound division, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to see Keith Thurman versus, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Crawford. These fights got it. They talking shit right now. Why not make that fight? You know what I'm saying? Porter, he can make the fight with Crawford, but they offering him a $1 million. I think that's a total disrespect to Sean Porter. I feel like Sean Porter is at least worth about $5 million because we gotta understand he once was the you know what I'm saying, the title holder at a 147-pound division and lost to Keith Thurman or whoever he lost against. But all I'm saying is, like I said, man, these are fights that we need to be able to see. And I don't want to talk about no Floyd because, like I said, Floyd, he's just a punk-ass motherfucker right now. I'm so disappointed at Floyd, man. I don't even want to talk about Floyd. Floyd, he can do the shit that he's doing right now. He can do so much better. He could fight Keith Thurman or Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Even a Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody. Instead of fighting these motherfuckers that have no name. You know, don't nobody want to see Floyd versus Logan Paul. These punk-ass white boys over there. I don't want to see that shit, man. That's just going to be a waste of time. And even though that fight is actually happening, I hope that the white boy beat Floyd because that's what his ass will get for going outside of, you know, his real boxing roots. His ass know he was supposed to really stay in boxing. There could be a potential Pacquiao too. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather versus Pacquiao too. Mayweather versus Spence. We could be able to see a Mayweather versus Keith Thurman. We could see a Mayweather versus Crawford. We could see a Mayweather versus Sean Porter. But he chooses not to be able to compete at a 147-pound division, which, you know, where the real boxers are. But he man, you see what I'm saying? Man, it's just a whole lot of bullshit right now. Floyd right now, that's the reason why shit is going on the way it's going on because of what Floyd is doing. all this foolery ass shit that he doing. And then so, you know, other boxers are seeing this, and all these entertainers that's coming in, they saying, well, fuck it. You know, it is what it is. Let's just fucking fight. Boxers against celebrities, celebrities against UFC fighters, all that bullshit, man. I don't understand what the fuck is going on right now. The same thing with Pacquiao. Pacquiao gonna what he gonna do? He gonna wait on McGregor to beat up this dude in the UFC and then fight McGregor? Stalling, man, when you can fight Errol Spence and Crawford and all them motherfuckers right now. You see what I'm saying, boxing fans? Boxing Talk 100, I'm just keeping it real. We can see all these good fights right now, but everybody right now want to be bitches and running and ducking. And being able to just fight whoever the fuck they want to fight, man. But yeah, man, this your boy K Smooth, man. I hope y'all enjoyed my video, man. Gone.